Oh, if y'all ain't a fine-looking bunch, I something another love you. Woo! Got a phone call from my brother Sonny the other day, and he said, Jerry, the Ledbetters have a burden. Well, now, the Bible says to bear ye one another's burdens. And that got my attention. I got in my new pickup truck and drove to South Mississippi to visit with the Ledbetters, Uncle Versie and Aunt Pet. And the 11 young'uns, Ardale, Burnell, Raynell, W.L., Linnell, Odell, Udale, Marcel, Claude, Eugene, and Clovis. Whew, 11 of them. And when I drove up in the front yard, Aunt Pet Ledbetter was sitting on the front porch shelling butter beans. Yankees call butter beans baby llamas. Aunt Pet Ledbetter saw me. She commenced to crying. I said, what's the matter? She said, Jerry, they got Versie down there at the courthouse and he's on trial. I said, I'll go down and whoop every lawyer in that town with my fist. Versie Ledbetter ain't never done nothing to be tried over. She said, that's why I sent for you. Go straighten it out. I scratched off, went down there, jumped out of my truck, and one of them lawyers said, Jerry, we know you're very fond of Mr. Ledbetter, but we have 2 adult witnesses that saw him have a wreck 6 weeks ago. They rushed to the scene of the wreck and said, oh, sir, let us help you. And he said, I ain't hurt, gonna leave me alone. And now he's wanting to sue an insurance company because they won't pay for putting a cast on a broke leg that he claims got broke in the wreck, where he said he wasn't hurt. I said, I got to hear Uncle Versie's side of it. I don't believe that lawyer. Got a hairdo, look like a milking machine's been sucking on it. I want to hear what Uncle Versie says. Uncle Versie took the witness stand, and one of them smart aleck lawyers said, Mr. Ledbetter, will you please face the jury and tell the jury why, at the scene of the wreck, you said you wasn't hurt, and now you claim to have a broke leg. Uncle Versie said, it ain't no big deal. I didn't mean to bother nobody. I had a hog ready for market. I put my hog in my little old truck, and I'm driving the truck to town to sell the hog. I get halfway to town, and I meet one of them double-decker cow trucks loaded down with cows. And the trailer of that tractor truck sideswiped me, run me down a big, deep ditch. Them slobbering, bleeding, broke-up, bellering cows come down on me, demolished my pickup, broke my leg, and I thought I was going to be killed. And about that time, up drove the highway patrol with the state trooper. Walked up to the edge of that deep ditch and moved his coat off of a .357 Magnum pistol. Whooped that pistol out and thumb-cocked it and asked the truck driver, said, driver, what's wrong with that cow right down there? Said, she's got a broke leg. Boom! Blowed her brains out. Said, what's wrong with this cow right over here? Said, she's got a broke leg. Boom! Shot her right between the eyes, killed her, graveyard dead. He tilted that pistol and the smoke commenced to coming out of the barrel, and he said, oh, sir, what's wrong with you? And I said, not a thing in the world. I went home. Insurance company paid off. They fixed Uncle Versie's leg. I went home with him. You know what Aunt Pet had cooked to go with them butter beans? Fried chicken, cornbread, fried okra, roast ears. Some folks call them roasting ears. We called it roast ears. Boiled okra, too. Good old slick, slimy, boiled okra. You know, when they boil that okra, it'll rope up and get slick. I eat so much boiled okra when I was a boy, I never could keep my socks up. And the awfulest dog fight I ever saw was over a bowl of boiled okra. That's the facts. We come in from flying one day at noon, eat a big bait of that boiled okra, and Mama told us, said, look, on the way back to the field, dump what's left in that bowl of boiled okra in the dog pan, feed it to them dogs. And I picked up that bowl of okra and I walked real careful. I didn't want it to slime over on my hands. I went out there in the backyard and dumped it in the dog pan, and one of them great big hounds run up there and said, and it went out so fast, he thought the other dog got it and jumped on him. That's the truth. That's the truth. Them dogs fought the rest of the evening, and then but one dog know what they're fighting about.
Jerry, I'll tell you what.